This guy, he has to have you like his stuff. He's flashy. He's arrogant. He's cocky. This guy, he doesn't give a flying squirrel. This guy doesn't give a flying squirrel if you like his stuff or not. You don't really have time to talk. Oh, the car on the trailer? Yeah, no, I didn't buy another car. I already bought 3 cars this year. You know my business. I do it to make money. I don't do it, because I like it. I just do it because it's kind of my business. No, I'm not done buying cars this year. You're insane. It's how I make my money. Of course I gotta buy cars. Alrighty, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm SendIt Steve, and no, I don't typically dress like this, but I'm here for educational purposes, not for my workout attire. Alright, so basically we've got 2 different YouTubers here. We're going to call this me, okay? I'm just going to base this off of me. Keep in mind, guys, when I started YouTube this year, 2019, I had started with 30,000 subscribers. I'm now at almost 100,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, now's the chance to. Please pause the video real quick, go down there and hit subscribe, and I appreciate on the road to 100,000. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to call this guy the flashy YouTuber. I'm not going to name drop or anything like that. This is not based off of anybody that you may or may not know. Oops, that's supposed to say first car. Because this guy's flashy and has 3 vehicles. Now, granted, I have more than 1 vehicle also, but we're going to get down into that later on. All right. So this guy is flashy, has over 500,000 subscribers. And again, I'm not basing this off of anything but what you see here. These numbers really don't matter, but they kind of do. Anyway, all right, let's get into the video. So again, we're basing this off of a monthly set. We're not basing this off of annual until we get down to the bottom. Once we show the numbers at the bottom, it might be a lot different. But for now, we're basing everything that we're writing up for a monthly perspective. All right, so to start this off, we're going to say that YouTuber number 1, who, I don't know why I put smart up here because we're basing this off of me, but I'm going to say I'm a wise or smart business related. No, we're not even going to do that. We're just going to say that, I don't know why I put smart, but we put smart for video purposes. But we're going to call this me, 100,000 smart businessman. We're going to call this the flashy guy who can no longer buy anything smaller or less than what he's bought the previous month. He's got to go forward. He's got to go ahead. This guy can buy literally a Fiero GT, and they're going to get the same views as if he buys Chevy Avalanche. We'll say that right now. So this guy here can buy whatever he wants, and he's never going to outdo himself. This guy here owns a Ferrari and owns, let's say, a red eye Dodge product of some sort, or I don't know. I'm trying to mix it up, obviously, so you guys don't think I'm talking about anyone in particular. And no, again, this is not Street Speed 717. I know we're very close friends, but if we were going to do that, I'd say 1 million subscribers or more. I'm basing this off of some of the other YouTubers that I know and some of the Social Blade things that you see. Now, Social Blade to me is inaccurate, so don't even count Social Blade as, as accurate. So anyway, let's get into the video. So, all right, YouTuber number 1, the smart one, me. We're going to say I have a vehicle payment of $500 a month. Now, high, low, it doesn't really matter. We're just basing it off of a car payment that we know that I have. It's $500 a month. Flashy YouTuber over here, he has a fantastic truck. He's got a brand new Ram 1500, 2500, 3500. He's got a Ferrari. He's got, a ZR1 Corvette. He's got a Z06 Corvette. He's got a Dodge Demon. He's got a Red Eye. He's got, something along those lines, but he's got 2 of them. Now, obviously, this is going to be a little high for some, but if he has a Ferrari, a McLaren, or a Porsche, anything along those lines, it's going to be right around the average ballpark for monthly. Even if he does have superb credit, this truck payment, I'm obviously giving him credit for having a superb credit or it being in his wife's name, and she's got fantastic credit. Same with all this stuff. So anyway, let's get back to it. So $500 a month is what I spend on a car payment every single month. Insurance, I spend $100 a month on insurance every single month. YouTuber number 2 over here, the flashy guy, he now spends $950 for his truck. He spends $3,700 a month for his Ferrari, his Porsche, his high-end sports car, his supercar, and he spends, this is daily driver. So he basically daily drives a GT350R or, you know, something along them lines, spends $1,200 a month. His insurance for all three vehicles is $2,500 a month. Might seem high, but I guarantee it, if he's got two flashy vehicles and a nice truck, he's right around that $2,500 a month mark, whether he's 40 years old or 22. Anyway, so let's get into that. YouTuber number one, the smart guy, me, will say, I rent a garage. Now, I don't do work out of the garage, which is kind of silly, but I rent a garage basically to store some of my vehicles. I do some videos over there, which we actually have a video coming up for the Corvette, going to be over there. So we're going to call this a garage. $500 a month. This guy over here, we're going to say he's got a warehouse of some sort, or he's got to pay monthly parking, or he's got, you know, whatever it is he's got. And we're going to call it a minimum of $2,000 a month. So it might seem high to you guys, but I guarantee you start talking commercial property, you're into the bigger dollars and you spend a little bit more for your spot. Now, this place does have a lift. It does have an office area, yada, yada, yada. He does do merch. He has a full-fledged merch store. He stores his merch, sends his merch, has an employee, blah, 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 blah. So his garage is obviously a lot more sufficient for him for all the other business adventures. The other thing I wanted to talk about is this is just strictly YouTube real quick. We're not talking about all the other business adventures. So this guy over here, he's got other business adventures that he does. This guy over here, he has other business adventures. No YouTuber that I am aware of has all his eggs in the YouTube world. So there's another thing for you guys. No YouTuber is going to have all his eggs in one basket. There's no way he's going to do it. It doesn't ever work that way. No YouTuber that I know is silly enough to not do it. All right. So now that we know that, this YouTuber is at $1,100 a month he spends. This YouTuber, I don't even feel like counting it up right now. So then we're going to come back over here and we're going to say that we want to modify our vehicles. As you do know me, I buy a different vehicle every single month, sometimes two. I have a monthly budget of $2,500 a month that I spend on vehicles. So $2,500 a month, and we're going to call that a vehicle fund. Now, obviously, like I said, this is going to be a vehicle fund. This is for your modifications, like your lift kits, your headers, your full exhaust, your tires, anything that you want to modify your vehicle, a tuner, you know, budget $2,500 a month. Now, YouTuber over here who's flashy, he makes a little bit more. So some months he puts his, you know, $5,000 exhaust on a car. The next month he puts $1,000 test pipes on it, and then he tunes it. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to say that this guy spends roughly every single month $4,500. Now, I guarantee that that is high. Vehicle funds. Vehicle mods, we'll call that. So this guy mods his vehicles every single month, $4,500. This guy, being me, spends $2,500. Now, this guy always is going to have a car coming and going. So that's going to be another part of, you know, some things that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. As this guy, he buys a new car every 6 months because he has to be flashy and has to, you know, kind of outdo himself. So this number here is always going to go up because he can't go down. This guy goes down, it's over. This guy starts going down, you guys all start talking your crap like, oh man, he's failing at YouTube, he's failing at life, blah, 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 blah. So this guy always has to go up. This guy over here, he can buy a Chevy Avalanche today and tomorrow go out and buy a Chevy Malibu to do maintenance things on, and he's going to make his money. So there's kind of another thing that we're going to talk about. Actually, let's talk about it now. So this guy, basically every single month out of this $2,500, he can buy whatever he wants. He can say, hey, this month I'm going to do how-to videos on, you know, let's say how-to the Corvette. We'll say how to maintain and own a Corvette. So he does how-to videos, yada, yada, yada. That nets him $4,500 a month. This guy over here, he gets pulled over because he's always speeding. This guy, you know, now fines and costs, that all goes back into it. We're not even going to add that in here. But this guy's always out there making videos with big-time YouTubers, showing off their fancy, flashy cars, and doing races. Everything that, you know, is a huge risk, this one's taking, and it's because he's super flashy. He's in the limelight. He's got to live his life. He made one mistake younger, and he put up a pullover video, so now he's got to get pulled over every single month. This guy's also got a street race. Every single person that buys a brand new car, this person has to street race. And again, I'm not talking about anyone in specific. Every YouTuber that has one of these vehicles street races or goes to Mexico and does their pulls. I don't care who you are. This YouTuber, he doesn't do any of that. This YouTuber doesn't have to worry about getting pulled over because all his stuff is legal. Everything is in line. The only thing he's ever got to worry about is silly traffic violations, like a light being out or window tint. It is what it is. Or inspection being out. That's, I think, the only thing I've ever really been pulled over is lights being out and vehicle violations. So it is what it is. I end up getting it sometimes, and you know, it all pans out in the end. So we're not counting any of that, but that's basically a quick rundown on that. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry I brought that up. Let's keep moving. All right, so the other thing that we're going to talk about in here is going to be, I don't really know. Give me a second to think about this. All right, so now we're going to jump into the part where we start talking about monthly expenses to run and maintain a YouTube channel. Now, yes, it is technically free to maintain a YouTube channel. All you really need is a phone plan of some sort or internet of some sort, and that's where we're going to come into this category. So this is going to be maintenance, hotel fees, travel expenses, yada, yada, yada. So this guy never really leaves his house. He travels to buy his cars. He travels to, travels to buy his cars. He might travel every now and then to see another YouTuber do this and that. But this guy, every single month on travel expenses, yada, 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 he spends $500 a month. Now, this is kind of high, but I'm trying to keep it basic, trying to keep it, simple for you guys. But $500 a month to maintain, I'm just going to put that, his YouTube channel. So $500 a month, that includes my cell phone, that includes if I need an SD card for the GoPro, includes if I break a GoPro, which I haven't broke any until last month, so I was on like an 8-month stretch where I didn't have to buy any GoPros or anything. It's going to cover my fuel, my food, tolls, anything like that. $500 a month is usually what I spend just on silly stuff to get me where I need to be. Hotel fees, yada, 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 which you guys do know, I don't really stay anywhere. I kind of just stay home. This guy over here, he doesn't just stay home because the YouTuber that he wants to collab with is, 1,000 miles away. So he's got to travel over here. He's got to get a hotel room. He dropped his camera, same thing. He needs an SD card. He left his GoPro at the house, whatever. His monthly expenses, I guarantee, are going to be a little bit higher. So his are going to be, we're going to say $1,500 a month to maintain his channel. Maintenance. Okay? So $1,500 a month this guy has to do to maintain his channel so he can be flashy. Now, I'm not including clothes or anything. I mean, obviously, you guys can tell I wear Louis Vuitton, and I try to really take care of myself. Plus, my gym membership. Got to keep the guns going. But, yeah, all these things go into the maintenance things, and, I tend to think I carry myself very well. Anyway, so basically, maintenance costs, boom, boom, $500. So he's spending a little bit more to maintain his channel because he travels a little bit more. He buys, we'll even say that he bought a car trailer, to tote around his cars. So we're going to classify that, again, it's going to be all monthly. But $1,500 a month to maintain it. He got a flat tire, I got a flat tire. It all will average itself out when you do the annual thing. All right, so moving on to the next thing, which will be, I don't really know. Where are we going to go from here? Let's do sponsorships. All right, so this is going to be a common thing that you guys think, and this is probably going to also go into vehicle mods, but you guys think that just because we say that we're sponsored, we get the part 100% free. I'm here to tell you, 75% of the time, you're not getting that thing for free. You're paying some kind of thing out there. I'm just going to put this out there. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to write anything down there. But when you talk about sponsorships, guys, you don't absolutely get everything you touch for free. Now, there are some great companies that work with you and do give you things for free. This guy gets free stuff every single month. This guy probably gets a lot more things sent to him. He gets like shirts, he gets license plates, all kinds of weird stuff. This guy, he gets, a few things sent to him because he's a little bit smaller. He doesn't have the power, the pull that this guy has, which it is what it is. We're all getting free stuff here, which actually goes into your monthly income. Doesn't really matter. You get to keep what you get. You buy what you want, but again, that stays into vehicle maintenance. All right, now we're just gonna actually, let's just stop there on. Alrighty, so after we talk about the maintaining your YouTube channel, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of end it there. Yes, there's probably a little bit more expenses. No, there's probably not any expenses. These might be high, these might be high. It is what it is. I'm just trying to basic off average and make it simple for you guys. So now that we're at the point where we've gone over basic things. Now again, this might be other things that this guy buys. There might be other things that this guy buys, but we're just going to kind of stop it there. I don't want the video to be super, super long. I just want to sort of be somewhat informative so that you guys understand. This is kind of like a business lesson to say, you know, who might be smarter, who might be not so smart. Yes, this person might end up making more money every single month, but we're going to talk about that when we get down to the annual thing. All right, so let's go ahead and start adding this stuff up. So we're going to use this one real quick. 950, 3,700. 1,200, 2,500, 2,000, 4,500, and 1,500. Okay, perfect. So this guy is spending $16,350 every single month to maintain or to run his YouTube channel. Himself a profit every single month of $1,150, it looks like. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's right. From a quick glance, yes. So this guy is profiting $1,150 every single month. Basically, everything he gets is paid for through his YouTube channel. However, he has to make $16,350 every single month. He doesn't make that, he is working at a negative thing. So you can tell here, this guy carries a huge, huge bag. This guy's a lot more stressed than this guy's going to be. All right, so now we'll come over here and we'll do my breakdown. And again, this may be higher, maybe lower, but it is what it is. 500 plus 2,500 plus 500 equals $4,100. So I spend $4,100 every single month to run my YouTube channel. So that brings it down to where I am positive $400 plus $400 profit. Now, basically what we do here, and I guarantee it's the same for this guy as it is for this, we don't actually see this number. We don't actually see this number. We invest this elsewhere. This number never is actually carried around in our pocket. We don't, you know, which it might be, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. So he's putting away $1,150 every single month. This guy's putting away or back into his business $400 a month. Blah, 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 blah. So let's break it down to now sort of an annual thing. As you can tell there, this guy has $400 a month that he's in the clear. This guy has $1,150 a month that he is in the clear. Now keep in mind again, both of these guys are not just doing YouTube. Both of these guys have eggs in other baskets. This guy isn't just sitting back here living his life off of YouTube. This guy here isn't living his life off of YouTube. Both of them have money generating adventures that are, you know, helping going back into the YouTube channel. So now we'll go over here and say what these two YouTubers make a year. Again, we'll go 17,500 times 12. Annual income. Annual income is $210,000. Now again, gonna be high, gonna be low, it is what it is. So this guy's making $210,000 a year. Profit, we're gonna run that out real quick. 1,150 times 12, which I should have been able to do that in my head. This guy is profiting annual profit of $13,800. Again, looks great. Looks fantastic, actually. Good for them. I'm glad that they're doing it, and they're doing it big. It is what it is. Now, coming over here to this guy, and I'm saying me, I'm at 45 times 12 is $5,400, or $54,000 annual income, sorry. income $54,000. Now again, like I said, it might be high, it might be low. I'm just kind of giving you a rough ballpark. All right, this 400 times 12 is $4,800 profit every single year, and he is just reinvesting it back into YouTube, so it doesn't really matter. Annual profit $4,800. So this guy's in the clear $4,800 every single year on just YouTube. This guy's in the clear $13,800 a year that he is profiting off of YouTube. Now again, he's doing different business avenues. This isn't just his YouTube. This is obviously going to be his, his main source of income. I guarantee he has other ones. May not actually be their main one, but it probably for the most part is. So if you run the risk factor here, what did I do? I missed a loop here, so we got to make it look good for when I take my thumbnail picture. So now when you start to think about it and you break it down, this guy is living kind of a stress-free life, doesn't really have to travel much. He gets to still make a good profit every single year, makes a good, decent income, and he doesn't actually have to spend this every single month. So what you see here, he doesn't have to spend every single month. And if he does, great. I mean, he's literally only has to come up with $4,100 a month to live and to maintain his YouTube lifestyle. This guy has to maintain $16,350 a month to maintain his flashy YouTube lifestyle. So if you count that as, you can count it one of two ways. This guy, he's got one nice vehicle. He has a bunch of decent, cool projects that he has going on. Most people don't like them. Some people do like them. But they're both doing the same thing. This guy's making his profit. This guy's making his profit. This guy's making more, but this guy has a heck of a lot more stress. This guy takes a car out, it gets hit. He's stressed losing his life. This guy takes a car out, gets it hit. He's not too crazy because you know what? Next month he'll be able to buy another vehicle, or he'll make his money. Actually, if you want to really talk about it, when this guy wrecks a vehicle or anything happens, damages, it only makes positive revenue. When this guy breaks a vehicle and all that, he is in the hole thousands and thousands of dollars. But it is what it is. I just wanted to sort of do a breakdown for you guys to kind of understand where, the YouTubers come from. Again, this isn't 100% accurate, but it is kind of going to be my closest, roughest estimate to, what it is. Alrighty, I'm not sure how well you guys can see me here because I kind of feel like it's kind of weird and bizarre the way I have it set up. I'm not even sure if it's picking me up. But this is basically what I wanted to sit down and talk about, because a lot of people leave comments down below saying how, oh, well, go do this, go do that, you're growing slow because you got junk, blah, blah, blah. It's really the only reason I'm bringing this to your attention at this point, because I could go out and spend a lot more, and I guarantee I'd bring in a lot higher revenue. But I'm comfortable, I'm happy, I don't have as much stress as I once had. Actually, I really have zero stress if you think about it, because I don't really have to work very much to make this number. Again, that is average. We're just kind of used average numbers again. I guarantee that this is average too. This guy probably makes 12,000 some months, and then some other months he makes 30, 40,000. It's all up in the air. It takes one video to make decent money. Like I said, that blue Corvette that I bought, that vehicle more than paid for itself. So I'm super thankful for that video. A great video. If you didn't see it, go check it out. I bought probably the biggest piece of crap you've ever seen on YouTube if you are new to the channel. And that video pays really, really well. So go watch that again, guys. Help a brother out. But there you guys have it. This is just kind of like a base thing, quick thing I went over. And I just wanted to show you guys that I don't really have much stress. This guy over here, he's got a lot of stress. He's got a lot of overhang. He's got to make a lot of money every single month. Me, I can kind of hang out and shoot my videos when I want to shoot them. And if you guys like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. This guy, he has to have you like his stuff. He's flashy. He's arrogant. He's cocky. This guy, he doesn't give a flying squirrel. This guy doesn't give a flying squirrel if you like his stuff or not. You know why? Because 99% of this guy's stuff's paid for. 99% of this guy's stuff is leased or he owes a lot of money on. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys liked the content. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. And I will see you guys in an upcoming video. Yes, as you did see by the intro, I did buy another car. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I might run it over. I might not run it over. I might roll it over. I might fix it. I don't really know. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We got some time. So stay tuned to a new video that's coming out probably Saturday night. I don't know when you're going to see this, but you'll see that video probably Saturday. And take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Yee!